my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I had this really great question because I did a reading on my other channel. Is the Shah of Iran ever coming back? And the answer was yes. The Shah will be, whoever the new Shah is, or let's just say the royal family, the Iranian royal family, they will be in control again. And it's sooner actually than we think. And we've already seen some of that information coming dripping out. So that'll be interesting. So somebody asked, why don't you do that for the Romanovs? And I thought, perfect. So I'm going to ask this. It's more of a Slavic deck, the Golden Wheel. But here's what I think. Now, the Romanovs, obviously, they're all completely gone, but they aren't. There were some of the royal family that was not actually living there, but they're related cousins, you know, that, you know, went off and married other royalty across Europe. And you have to remember that Tsar Nicholas and King George were cousins. They were both grandsons of Queen Victoria. So, you know, to start a royal family again in Russia, it wouldn't take a lot. I mean, I've actually read that I think that royalty will be coming back, and we've seen Greece, as the Greek royal family has come back to Greece for the first time since they were kicked out. And it's too bad that Prince Philip didn't live long enough to see that. And if you think about it, the Greek royal family is actually related to the Danish royal family. So could they reestablish a royal family in Russia, a czar? And why not? There's so many of Queen Victoria's offspring left. Like I said, there were cousins. A lot of them went to Paris. A lot of them loved Paris. A lot of them just fled to Germany, Prussia, etc. So let's ask the cards. Will we ever see another czar on the throne, or czarette, or czaratina, or whatever they call, in Russia ever again? Will we ever see a Russian royal family ever again? Will they ever install someone, a long-lost cousin, long-lost brother-in-law, sister-in-law, whatever? But DNA is all over the place. Or start fresh with, you know, the British royal family or part of the Greek royal family that has Russian ties. You know, they could install somebody. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Harry? Oh my goodness. No, let's just see. Okay, will Russia ever install a royal family? The Moon in reverse. You know, there's some truth to that. There is some exposure of that. There's something to be said for that. Now, if that was upright, I'd say it's just veiled. It's like wishful thinking. It's not really going to happen, but the Moon is in reverse. So there is some truth to that thought. Judgment in reverse. No more second chances. 5 of Wheels in reverse. Well, that would be the returning. That would be in the returning position, because this would be them kicked out. Poverty, they don't have any access to the money. This would actually even be considered with the Judgment card. If this was upright, it would be like, no, they aren't ever coming back. They have no money, they have no right. In reverse is a possibility they can return. But we do have this Judgment in reverse. The High Priestess, and look at the big cards. And the Star in reverse. Okay, I think a lot would have to happen. A lot of hope and healing, and I'm getting that if they do, and this makes a lot of sense, it'll be completely different from what they had. just looking at this, the answer is no. They might be thinking about it, they might be talking about it, but they just don't know where to start or who it would be. Um, Not like I had more positive cards for the Shah of Iran. King of Wheels, there he is. There's the king. Two of Wands. There might be some kind of argument or might be going back and forth. Queen of Wheels in reverse. Isn't that interesting? They showed up here. You can see here how much they look like Russian on the crown, the Slavic. So he showed up. He's got the money. He's got the land, but she is not. So if it is, it would be a male. It would be a king first, a czar first. It wouldn't be Catherine the Great again. It would definitely be a czar, possibly an unmarried man, because we have the Star in reverse, Queen of Wheels in reverse. It could be an unmarried man, or it could be a man who has a wife who is insisting that they do this, that they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. The Fool in reverse. No, you know what? I would love to see it, to tell you the truth. I think it would be great for the country, the world. No, they'd be very unsuccessful. And I think it's just because so much has happened. I mean, what palaces would they give them back? I mean, who pays for them? I mean, like there's so much. All that money and wealth is long, 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 long gone. The palaces have been turned into something else. Their castles have been turned into something else. Their homes have been turned into something else. It'd be very foolish. It'd be very foolhardy. There might be a male who feels he's the rightful heir. He's the rightful king. So again, like I said, could be a cousin, because they have found a lot of the royal Russian jewelry in Paris, and it was the cousins and the brothers and sisters-in-laws and a lot in the court and whatnot, right? Because we think all we hear is that the royal family was murdered, but that wasn't it. They had brothers and sisters, and right, and I think there's a man who wants to sit on that throne again. He won't be successful, though. He won't. Seven of Swords in reverse. He's just going about it the wrong way. He's going about it quite foolishly. I mean, there's no way somebody's going to push Putin off his perch. So perhaps he's going about it the wrong way. Perhaps he just, they don't have the money. They don't have the royal money backing him. Perhaps he's gone. Maybe this Queen of Wheels in reverse. I'm wondering if he talked to the late great Queen Elizabeth about this and said, "Would you back me on this?" I think that's what's happened here. And she said, "No." She said, "No, this is foolish. This is crazy. You don't just come in as a royal family and say, we're the royals here again, even if you do have 3 drops of DNA that shows you were related to the royals." Yeah, I think there's a male who's really pushing for it. He's not going to be successful. And now that I look at this Queen of Wheels in reverse, that's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think he discussed it here with the Two of Wands in between them. And he discussed it with Queen Elizabeth. That's why you keep reading. You keep getting cards around, and then you get downloads, and your intuition picks up on what's going on. Like if I was just to stop there, we wouldn't have half of this story. That I think this person approached. Jace, was it Harry? Can Megan and I go start the royal family in in Russia? Megan's 43% Russian. No. Harry, please, no. God, no. Because he will be the King of Pentacles one day, and he is the Fool. Oh my God, did I just... Oh. He's that crazy, though, isn't he? 10 of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse, betrayal of a secret. Page of Swords in reverse. I think this is the chatter on the internet about getting it going again. Eight of Wands and Ten of Cups in reverse and Six of Cups in reverse. No, no, the people wouldn't buy it. There's just not enough DNA there um, to start a royal family again. There's not even any nostalgia here, to tell you the truth. Like, you have to remember, this is over 100 years ago. There's probably barely anybody alive who remembers the royal family in Russia. Um, even if they were, let's say they were 10 years old, well, they'd be like almost 120 right now because they were, it was 1917. Um, even if they were 5 years old, they were born in 1912. Uh, yeah, there's a good chance there's really not many people left on earth who even remembers when they were on the throne. So I think that nostalgia part of it is gone. I think Russia thinks, why do we need it anyways? We're doing just fine without it. A lot of countries don't have royalty. And who's paying for this, right? Who's paying for them to have palaces and designer clothes and carriages and security? And I just think that no, it's not going to happen. Sadly, it's not going to happen. This is the only fellow who showed up right, who says, I want to take the throne, I want to be the czar. And yeah, I actually now think he did approach Queen Elizabeth, and she said, no, I'm not going to back you on that. I don't think he's approached King Charles. Maybe him and his mom had a good laugh about it afterwards. Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering if he said, your grandfather didn't save my Tsar, right? Because Tsar Nicholas wrote to King George and said, please help save us. And King George didn't reply. He could have saved his cousin, like offered them shelter, but he was really worried that Russia then would attack Britain. And you have to remember, they just got out of they're just, in World War One. It was a different time back then. Anyways, there you go. Sorry, no czar in Russia, at least not in the next near future. Let's put it that way. And I doubt it'll ever happen. The people just don't have nostalgia for it. So anyways, YouTube is going to show you a video that you possibly haven't seen before. Why don't you click on it and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching this one.